I'm Jessica Lanning, and this is the fourth installment of Lanning Does Planning Unplugged. This is the series in which I am talking about conversations that you might find surprising that come up in my office. And for this installment, I am going to talk about disability. Nobody wants to be disabled or expects to become disabled, but it does happen, whether it's to my actual clients or to somebody in their family. And there's a lot to consider around disability in terms of government benefits, healthcare, and these are the questions that usually bring people into my office. So it's important to understand that one's tax return has to look a particular way in order for them to get disability benefits, and they often need certification from their doctors that they are, in fact, partially or fully disabled. That's another conversation. But from a financial planning standpoint, because I really am not very good at the medical piece of this. But for instance, I have clients that are under the age of 65 who become disabled. They don't want to show so little income on their tax returns that they qualify for Medicaid, because oftentimes what that means is that they can't get into the doctors that they want to see that are specialists for them, that are super important for their physical well-being. So making sure that they are bringing in enough income, in other words, probably taking money off retirement accounts in order to show enough income so that they can still qualify for premium credits on the Affordable Health Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare, and they can get insurance on the marketplace, but get it at a rate that they can actually pay for it and be able to maintain the relationship with their doctor. But there's now income on that tax return. And so if they're now looking to get disability benefits on the federal level from Social Security disability income, I need to make sure that that tax return is going to look a particular way so I don't interfere with their benefits on that federal level. So it's an important meshing of, okay, we want to make sure this looks a particular way so it satisfies both entities or both programs. And so these are conversations that come up in my office. Is this what I would call classic financial planning? No, but there's so much information out on the internet, and it is so confusing that to help integrate what they are learning with what is actually going on in their particular situation takes somebody who can integrate all of that together so that they don't end up doing one thing and then shooting themselves in the foot. I'm Jessica Lanning. Lanning Does Planning.